Hi, everybody. Good evening. It is day. Darn, I just wrote it too. I think it's day 25. Okay. It's day 25, Thursday, April 9th. Another late video. Wanted to keep the lights out because it just sets the mood. And if it's dark for you, hopefully you can just brighten it or just listen. That's fine. So, yeah, did want to start off with some statistics that I owe you from yesterday. We'll start off with the state of Illinois. This is the latest and greatest as of this afternoon. Um, Illinois statewide death toll is now 528 since the epidemic began. And total known COVID-19 case count is now 16,422. So that is a big number. I definitely think of things in numbers, and knowing that that's a lot, just for our state. Which I remember, like yesterday, it was like around 1,700. Now we're up to 16,000, which I feel like those cases were probably always there. There just wasn't testing going on at the time. So that's just the state of Illinois. For the country, this is Chicago statistics are from the Chicago Tribune, and U.S. statistics are from the CDC.gov website. So total cases as of 4 p.m. this afternoon is 427,460. Total deaths now are at 14,696. So yeah, that's a lot. A lot of people sick. That's close to 500,000. And just the death toll is heartbreaking. So definitely just praying for, it's always a blanket statement to just pray for everyone. But I think especially just for those that are family members of that death toll. And I think just anyone passing away during this time, whether it's COVID-19 related or not, just because the environment is it's really off. And just those people that are working in the hospital, like, I'm not going to go into like a deep detail, but there's just stories coming out through the media of what nurses and doctors are going through in hospitals in Detroit and New York and New Orleans or Louisiana. And it's heartbreaking, to say the least. Like, for me, I'm the type of person where things just hit me later. And I think this will definitely hit me later, just imagining just people going through that. I feel for that, and I can't even begin to describe how that would feel. But I know my pastors have done a really great job of encouraging us to really shine and be a light of hope and positivity during this time to our community and our group and the people that are just around us, especially just for people at home. So just, having a optimistic and positive attitude between me and my brother here, and then with my parents on the phone and with anyone I'm talking to, of just how we're just doing in this time. And I always just try to say, like, yeah, first it was pretty tough, but now I'm just kind of used to it. There's not really a bummer side to it. And we just make the best of it and know that we're just going to make it through the end, and things are just going to be different after. And I didn't watch the presser today. I did for a little bit, but I don't remember. I started cooking actually for dinner and didn't really get to hear everything about it. And it just led me to think about one of my devotionals I had this week. As I'm ending the book 100 Days to Brave, I'm like on day 97, 98 tomorrow, about just praying just for the leadership that I am under. So whether that's like, the ladder at work, or leadership at my church, leadership in my village, in my county, in my state, in my country, I think it's super important to even take time to pray for that, because there's just people there that have to make tough decisions, and you really hope that they make the right decision, but we're all human at the end of the day, and it's just important just to pray for them to just have the right discernment and wisdom to make those decisions, and even just for them and their mental health and emotional health, just juggling, just different things outside of, decision making. It's just really important, even pre-COVID-19, post-COVID-19, just to always just pray for your leaders. So just important just to remember that, and just extend grace in that way. The media right now, depending how you lean, really paints a negative light on our leadership right now. And I have a lot of thoughts of how just this whole epidemic has been handled from beginning to now. And so do a lot of people, but I'm not going to make this a political platform for me to talk about that. But all I'm going to say is that I'm not rooting for our president to fail, because if he fails, we all fail. And I'm really rooting just for all of us to just do our best. And to do our best, people just need the things that they need, whether that's food, whether that's supplies, whether that's whatever. We just need those tools to do our best. And I think I'll just leave it at that. But I know I heard someone say that we're not rooting for our leaders to fail. Like, there's no point to be made with people dying or getting sick. It's just us just banding together to do the right thing. And that's just it for that. So that's that. Something else lighter, I'll change it up. We did have our team meeting at work via Zoom, but with video on. And it was really neat to see everybody. I know I saw one person on my team earlier this week, but I haven't seen everyone else. And it was really nice, kind of just to see us in a casual light too. Because even like at work, on any other staff meeting, we would just be on Zoom, but not like video. It was just voice. And now just to see everyone's like, oh yeah, like I didn't know one of the people on my team, like they raise cows or have cows, and they showed us pictures. Like, oh, that's cool. Like, just, it was just really lighthearted. We were going to have another one next week too. It was nice to do that. And before this call, I had a call with one of my other best friends, and just sharing how we're handling quarantine, talking about Tiger King, mentioning that we're definitely going to be in contact. And that was just a phone call. It wasn't like Zoom or a video chat or anything like that. So it's just really nice just to do that and catch up. We always just talk every now and then anyway, and we always have just a little bit of tea to give to each other or to share. So it's always just super fun to talk to all of my friends, but especially the one I talked to today. And also today I had a meeting with my kid brother, Heido, about what we're going to talk about in our first video together. And we have a list of topics we're going to talk about. They're more like just answering open-ended questions more than anything. And we're hoping to video that maybe this week. So we'll see how that goes. Share with him that we just have to just be mindful of how we say certain things or how we interact, because I told him I'm not going to be editing. Like, I don't even edit these. There was only one time, I don't know if it was a video for Tuesday or Wednesday, I decided to do to do it before making dinner, and I just was like, no, I'm not going to do this. And I just pushed stop, and I came back and did it later that evening. But I'm not going to edit. It's just, I told him it's just going to be raw. So that's perfectly fine. But did share that with him. So that'll be coming soon, and I'm excited for that. And that's pretty much it with anything out there that's COVID-19 related. Personally, again, today is my last day of Whole30. Made like my second favorite meal on Whole30. My favorite meal has been like making baked salmon. With my side I made with that was sweet potato wedges and asparagus. But so we made it my second favorite thing, which is a combo of chicken avocado burgers and baked shrimp. And we finally found a marinade of shrimp or seasoning of shrimp that we liked. So I wrote it down on my little recipe book so I can come to it later. But so tomorrow definitely gonna break it. And our mom sent us our Easter package, so it had some Ferrero Rocher candies, some, let me think, other things that are in there, some essential oil stuff, some paper stuff that we needed, a cute note, Chex Mix, peanut butter and jelly. It's really just nice to get something like that. Oh, and one of my Nordstrom's orders came in today, so it was pretty good day to day. Hopefully tomorrow will be a good day too. Tomorrow's Good Friday. Just have a Good Friday service. I'll be attending virtually. I think we're having communion during that time. So, which I haven't had communion in a long time. If you don't know what communion is, it's what's a good way to say it? I don't want to say tradition, but it's how we remember, like physically take part in remembering the Last Supper that Jesus had with his disciples and just the meaning behind it of the bread being his flesh and then the juice or the wine being his blood. I will do a better description of that tomorrow, but just wanted to say that probably a good idea to share what exactly that is. But if you ever like see people do that, that's basically what it is. So that's that really. And yeah, really excited to end it. Maybe, and then of course taking a break from it this weekend, but going back to it during the week. I probably will be really strict about it, but maybe just bringing beans back, like I mentioned before. Minimize any like bread or refined carbs, things like that. And then sweets every now and then. Not all the time. So yeah, that's basically it for today. It is social distancing day 25. Thursday, April 9th. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.